Hello everyone. Today I'm here to show you how to apply a vinyl quote to your wall. The first thing I did was I wanted it centered over my window, and so I took the measurement and just marked with a pencil the very center of it. The best thing to use would be chalk, but I didn't have time and I didn't take the time to go find the chalk, so I'm just using a pencil. And then I'm measuring down to see how far I want it from the ceiling and marking it with a pencil, which I decided about 9 inches from the ceiling. And so I just made a little pencil mark and moved down and made several marks. And then I have a laser level, which I got, and I didn't use it to begin with. Whoops, sorry. I had forgotten how long it was, so I double checked how long my quote was to make sure I had enough pencil marks. Then I had the laser level and double checked to see if it was level along with it. These laser levels are not completely accurate, but it was pretty good on this wall. And so I just went and made a few more sketches. And then on this was a purchased quote. And so I took the backing, it already had the vinyl cut, and it's on the transfer tape, and then the backing. I took the backing and cut it in the center because I like to work from the center out. That way you get a much more level and straight line, whereas if you work from one end to the other, you're more than likely going to go uphill or downhill. And so I took the backing off and just pressed it on really well to the wall. And I have a textured wall, and so you kind of have to press really hard. And again, this was a purchased quote, and so you'll see me work on it a lot more than I would with the Cricut vinyl. It's always a good idea to step back and look at it and make sure that it's straight and level and that it looks good. Okay, and then I have a popsicle stick here, and I am just pressing over all of the vinyl letters really well, trying to get them to stick down to the wall. And like I said, I have a textured wall, and so I had to press really hard. Also, this is not like the Cricut vinyl that I've used before, which I'll be doing another video soon where I'll show you actually designing and cutting the vinyl and applying it to the wall. And it's much easier than what this was. This also has been sitting probably maybe 2 years in a box waiting for my scrapbook room. And so the transfer tape is very, very sticky. And so it wanted to pull the vinyl off of the wall. And again, it was a textured wall, so you have to make sure that it's pressed down really, really hard. So I spent a lot more time than what you normally would. Once I had everything pressed down that I thought well enough, then I started peeling the transfer tape off. Here I'm just finished up, and now I took the backing that was on there and I just put the smooth side down, and I'm just using the flat edge of the popsicle stick and pressing over it. And then I took my finger and pressed over each one of the letters, again, just to make sure that it was stuck really well to this textured wall and it wasn't going to be lifting. Again, with the Cricut vinyl, I've never spent this much time doing it. So this is just a heads up if you're doing Cricut or purchased. I hope you enjoyed, and please leave me a comment. Stop by my blog. Thanks.